gets removed. And now going up against NaVi on this too, of course, it's not going to be easy. But I know they're looking for the win. I'm looking for a brilliant display of individual level from some of these players.
Sure.
And for Fluxo to win some more fans here.
Yeah, I'm all for it. Again, like, I think they kind of saved the showdown in that regard, in the sense that they became the tale of what was a very kind of mixed bag of results right before the major. To qualify for this, we talked about how Fluxo weren't able to qualify for Rio because they were such a new team, but this is their major cycle in a way. So just being here, I think, is an achievement for this roster. And any damage they can do, oh, it's just added on top. But tough opponent, huh?
Yeah, it's the biggest dog that they could go up against in NaVi, so we'll see.
We shall see. Dust 2, good place for them. This is where they have hit hard in the past and currently sit outside of long. NaVi going to lean it back on catwalk. We've got SDY and Electronic in the server, both of them awaiting. So at least space being given here to Fluxo. They're being allowed to get into this site with the double cross. All is going to be good. We could be staring at a 5 versus 5 retake attempt to start off this head-to-head. But they're going to stutter step. Try to find a frag. When nothing presents itself, go ahead and plant that bomb. Towards mid, Phelps continues to work. He'll be preoccupied with Perfecto. That actually draws.
Okay,
what?
Dude.
Are you kidding? You can't
He's 10 feet taller. He wasn't touching the ground. Either way, it's illegal.
That's the first kill of this series? Are you kidding? And into the retake. Like, if that doesn't send a shiver down the spine of every other player here on Fluxo, how does Phelps even call that? Electronic presses in. We're going to get Lux trying to bring it back, but that's it. That's all simple
in their life. No way.
Oh, my God. Yeah, you gotta. If you don't laugh, you cry.
Major still had an incredible major in this year. Still #1 player this year. Just a little bit of recency, questioning for people when it comes to his current form. But I think it's kind of on simple to show us that he'll continue to struggle rather than us to assume that he will. And that's been the story for him for, I think, about the last half-decade.
The tale that keeps on giving. Grenade into Phelps. Simple. Oof, there we go. A little bit of revenge. Okay.
That'll feel good.
Yeah. For Phelps, definitely.
We watched Kill Bill a couple weeks ago. Revenge is important. That's what we learned.
Great films.
Yeah.
We were getting through the entire Tarantino encyclopedia.
We watched them all, actually.
Yeah. We flew all the way to London just to watch movies with Maui.
Bill. Yeah, that's right.
Well done. Electronic. Well, he sees it, but why be another casualty?
That was very Shakespearean, by the way.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, like that.
Fluxo at a fall finals. Kind of cool, because I think that at showdowns we generally get like maybe an upset here or there, but in terms of qualifying for the next event, those upsets don't generally tend to continue on. So they really have embodied the showdown tale, the fairy tale that is, and right now is not. NaVi, that's the two.
Like aggressive playstyles, like outside of that major match versus FURIA, there was very little evidence that they could, that FURIA could win that game versus NaVi. Counter-Strike teams here at the fall final would be the real test for him, but so far so good.
Yeah, they get up the catwalk for free, so 25 seconds to spare. That long control, very much known to Fluxo because of SDY's initial fight. Woody plants bomb towards Cat, and T's peel away. We've got no utility for the post plant. A singular flash on Perfecto, so a retake. That's going to have to come through swiftly and cleanly. Phelps tries to keep them at bay here towards the long cross. And once SDY rounds that corner, it's a gunfight that begins. Conjoining with the CT push up works well. Perfecto in with impact from middle. Lux, awkward spot with the AWP, especially 5 health. And that gets cleared in an instant by bit. Electronics found his headshot, and NaVi just perfect.
They got full middle control now. Woody's going to have so much pressure in just a second. Simple will take him out. Bit rotates into the B site, and they don't know about Perfecto and lower just yet.
Oh, he's sitting still. All is good. Ready for the lower peak. Ooh, Perfecto. So clean. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I like that. Lukowski's little lag here is why we went for the not live. But
looks like they don't even need him. Oh, maybe they need him.
We'll see. Pistol Simple's facing from long. Another headshot. Ooh, that's nasty. Electronic making the most of the chaos. Actually kills Lux. Simple. P250s from downtown do damage. And Simple gonna go at this, almost finishing off the little that's left of Woody, but 2 survive for Fluxo. Again, what they love, that little cat to A play. Last time we saw, of course, SDY and Electronic here on site, neither able to deliver a kill. They've replaced SDY, they've put up Perfecto, who is shooting very sharp. But they're met by a smoke, so things come to an abrupt hold. They'll keep hanging on.
Watching for all kinds of boosts here.
Yeah. Gotta be ready.
They know Fluxo will take cat if it's there, and there's the nade to greet him.
Yeah, great nade damage. Okay. Primes a couple players for some easy pushovers. Perfecto in with one.
Oh, there he is.
That is what we're talking about. He got hit by a nade, he got hit by bullets, and still delivers the back-to-back headshots inside the site. So Fluxo able to keep this round alive thanks to him. And with this, SDY tries to set up Bit with some flashes over the long cross. But we've got all 3 Ts in the open, looking for duels and delivering. VSM, he's got a headshot. Lux is gonna close it. Lukowski inspiring. A wrench in the works with a flash. Simultaneous run boost, and it works. Lukowski, low HP, some die young on an aisle, and trying to get back, but also trying to keep them away at bay. And Simple stays towards car, burned into the open. He's gonna press this fight straight into the chest of Lux. Double back on Cat, damaged by the fire. And there's no creep out yet from Woody, but he is inside those long doors. And Phelps, well, he'll shave SDY off the play. Perfecto popped 3v2 and B site wide open.
Wow, 50 seconds left as well. They don't even have to rush this. Now Woody's back here on long with the bomb. They're still thinking about going A. They're waiting for the CT rotation to try to punish, get some info. And now Woody will make his way back around. I mean, this is a vacant site and VSM has control of it. They even control middle rotation through lower tunnels. So there's nothing to worry about in this spot. It looked like Woody was going too slow in that spot because Simple didn't come back to check if there was a second player along. And if they continued on with that split too late, staggered, without that VSM kill, well, it probably would have been over. Simple kind of makes the only play that he can in that spot, pushes forward towards long with the cap pressure.
Oh, with the switcheroo.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'll be honest, I like Tuscan. I like a dude.
As deep as he can get until the fire has him held back. Quick attempt at the cat clash. SDY will find Lux, not from on top of his blue box, but just behind it. And he's going to extend out here. Chance at a second, but VSM keeps it clean, survives on 1 point of health. Frustrating, if you're SDY.
Back to cat tactics once again, but the short push is coming. Lukowski is guarding this. Oh, and he'll get punished. It's a bait from the first rifler.
Remember, low HP for VSM, so essentially a 2v4. Phelps tries to find a home for these bullets. Electronic, comfortable enough to just play out into the open.
Fluxo are getting a little bit stiff here. I mean, 5-round streak, so there's that.
Oh!
Oh, and they just think that it's going to be back to mid. Perfecto will catch one now.
Just sat there on a ladder.
Okay, Simple's playing Goose. Locked in position on the A site.
VSM now dead. Overkill and an op shot to finish off the 1 HP. Phelps, 1v3. Perfecto pressed into the corner. He's going to have that every day of the week, so no.
To try to make the cat work as much as possible. And
look at this shot.
Yeah, that's, I think it was a double headshot through the door as well. Yeah, but they're actually not splitting through mid for the time being, so he's got a strong position.
Yeah, just like last round, it's going to just be the tunnels play. They're making noise, so Bit, single-handedly shuts down VSM and Phelps. And then without that mid-split, Electronic's free to move, so the life just gets stripped straight from them. Hello, Bit, and goodbye, Fluxo, here in round 13. That's a 6th for NaVi.
Sometimes the remedy is just to let the other team play, and Fluxo, they just couldn't find that engagement to kick things. Yeah, they're not working too much, and I think NaVi, they're like, all right, we know we could be taking control of things, but yes, they have won some rounds versus us, so why don't we just tighten up a bit? And I think that's the respect that Fluxo have earned. So they can go back to these more simple strategies and they work. They're on cat where they like to be. 5v5 this late is not their best position.
Ooh, an Electronic, he gets kind of, yeah, he gets tagged up as he's coming into the bomb site. Just thought he had another second there to move, to wiggle into a better position. Simple, it's gonna have to be him here and now. 25 seconds on the clock, second shot's a miss, and that's enough for Lux to get the bomb down. So now retake needed. Oh! Wow. And if only, you know, bomb could have gotten stopped, but it's been planted in the process. Simple with the killer instinct, almost finished off by VSM, still alive on 8 HP, and with that 8 HP, puts down the man on site. Perfecto kills Lukowski, this one falls to Woody. He's got 4 players coming at him, and he's down to only 9 health. So he tucks it and run. That is a 7th for NaVi at a tied game as we get to the end of the first half.
Yeah, on streak, Fluxo, we're getting a lot of 5v4s. They also won like a 2 or 3 3v4s. On some 2K entries, and they do a really great job just entering off Cat, I think, in particular. It's not just one rifler that's good at that, but right here. Ops light him up. Simple stays alive for way too long. Entries in that first half. Now, the B anchor.
Ooh! Oh! Wow. Okay. Okay. Still alive, just by getting gushed. And then Woody, who is waiting down in tunnels, gets active. Starts to push around on flank. Samdai Young's about to be exposed towards tunnels, but the smoke grenade actually gives him just enough cover for things to still get weird. Woody's gonna put an end to the shenanigans. Perfecto in the 1v4, swarmed, and Fluxo.
For Fluxo's NaVi are going to slow play the rounds until they fully figure out exactly where the gaps are from Fluxo. Then they're going to encroach on map control and attack. And Fluxo just have to be ready at every single portion of the rounds. And they don't play like, obviously, like a lot of the BR teams with just more aggression in general. You like that dolphin peak?
6 jumps later.
Still living.
Still living his best life. But when all you have is an unarmored deagle, it's not really the best life to live. He looked to come and join the players on long, and Lukowski, before he can get there, has killed them both. So now Perfecto rolls up into the ghost town. 40,000 people used to live here. And Perfecto's one of them. Down. Perfecto is watching the corner for SDY on the counter flash, but it gets cleared out. The AK finds 2. A little lineup here for Lux, but Simple able to walk away with that AK-47. So all things considered, NaVi, you take a fight like that.
Yeah, that's pretty decent. Oh, the CTs are roaming. Okay, but Lukowski in a good spot. I mean, how could there be 2 close double doors with mid control? There's no way they're going to clear this. Ooh. And Lukowski, well,
Simple versus Lux.
He said, oh, Lux doesn't spot the cross, and Simple's going to be able to get to B, but he's thinking he's going to get cut off right here.
Oh, this is where...
Oh, Simple's reading that either Lux pushed towards long. I don't know if he could read that he went up Cat.
He's making noise.
Honestly, it was a weird play from Lux, and I think that's why it works right here. But
with a P250, this VSM situation could be SDY's undoing, but you'll ultimately find him. Hiding in the lane, Phelps in the meanwhile gets a chance. Guns down, Perfecto. Woo! Remember, there were guns. 2 weapons still for Fluxo. And after the P250 goes so big, they are just led like lambs to the slaughter into that B bomb site. Phelps. Oof.
Man, to keep it real, when we saw Lux play at the showdown, was the kind of the least impressive player, I would say. That round was massive, and a couple of good ones, including that 1v1 over Simple just a couple rounds ago. Means that Fluxo will just maintain a lead here. 2 P250 kills just like that. Wow, it's not every day you see NaVi get well, 3 on A. Doesn't feel like they're actually attacking A. They might be dropping CT, I'm not sure. But bomb's coming back towards mid.
What's up here?
Looks like they're waiting for some kind of reaction. I don't know. They're just floating in this position. The bomb starts to come back up towards Cat as well. Might be a bit of a breakdown in their decision making. I don't know what they're thinking right now, but they don't seem sure of themselves.
Feels kind of jumbled up. Everybody bouncing into one another.
And really low on grenades though again for Fluxo. They can't even deny this Molotov.
No.
And oh, that's a free kill.
Yeah, tries to late peek it, but Simple awaits, and so does Woody towards the cross. We got 20 seconds here for NaVi to get this bomb down on A, and Woody awaits the follow-up. He brings Samdai Young with him. Simple continues to tear them up now. 3 op kills from Simple. He'll go ahead and get that plant in. He's sitting on 87 health. Electronics nearly dead. And Simple, that's 4 as he looks for the ace and the clutch right on.
But Simple has consistently put up. I mean, it's kind of crazy to think how many kills he could have had given the amount of times he's even died to Woody in that first half. Some of the awkward situations they've been in, but an ace to top this off while he was already top fragging. Look at these shots, man. None of them were easy. Oof. The trades he was getting on long as well. Holy. It's a hard round to read if you're Fluxo. I mean, you think it could be long control, so this comes down to VSM. 10 seconds. They got to cross this bomb up. I mean, can they even make it?
If he holds the line, well, things could have been all right.
Oh my God.
5, 4.
He got it. No way.
Oh my goodness.
Don't call it good, folks. That was messy. That was messy.
Okay, dude. That's playing with fire.
They can't keep getting away with this.
Yikes.
I don't know what they were cooking, but apparently they had the recipe. They had it down to a monicum of time right there. I'm sure.
That's like some James shit right there.
That was some James shit. That was 100% some James shit. Yeah.
That's the time wizard
they
himself.
Saw him win that major. Said, they want to be like him for real now.
I saw him do it.
Yeah.
And I can pull it off too. Nicely done here from NaVi. They'll get away by the skin of their teeth on timing. And VSM definitely could have put a spanner in the works. But Bit, yeah, solved the issue quickly. Despite getting dinked.
Oh.
With not a second to spare.
My goodness.
That bomb goes down. Flash for Bit to peek inwards. Comfortable cross from NaVi up to Cat. Phelps leans back, but so does the bomb. Some Young only grabbing it now. Lukowski. Oh, he gets aggressive up in tunnels and catches a very clean kill versus Perfecto. Bit comes through with the headshot onto Woody, who was trying to get onto the corner. They still haven't dealt with Phelps. He's been here since the start, and he's hanging on for dear life, calling for those rotations. Now he sees the player close, still alive and kicking. They nearly line up, but Young gets his kill, and jumping over boxes, VSM hopes as he hops and catches NaVi stuck behind box. Electronic extends down the ramp. VSM is killing, and Lukowski finds another. 2 up for Fluxo as we get tied.
With this first push from Lukowski, not only getting the kill, but clearing out the upper tunnels all the same, and then having Phelps as well hit a very hard shot on the ramp, staying alive.
Dangerous position he holds. Misses his first shot, but at least we've already got Woody in through the window. Lukowski, 2 missed attempts, a second AWP, but it gets lost inside the smoke, and NaVi's just gonna tear straight through this B defense. Nothing being offered by the Brazilians, and a bomb plant soon enough. They're cautious. They want to make sure nobody's getting up into any wild antics. It's going to be a desperate attempt here from Fluxo. Electronic comfortably still towards middle. VSM point blank. 2 kills actually come out. And with that, a little grain of hope. A seed to be sown. Bit looks away and lets his teammates do the work. Young and Perfecto pop in. And with those 3 final frags, it's NaVi 16-14. Fluxo coming all the way across the Atlantic to take a chunk out of NaVi. And, well, 14 rounds on Dust 2 is, I suppose, something to be proud of. But nothing feels as good as a win. So that's what they'll be hunting this evening. We've had some good live cinematic angles already. Shout out J-Raz, First Blast event. Jay has joined us.
Welcome.
Of course, Mark, Marcus, DJ. We got the whole gang in tonight to bring you guys the best perspectives. 2 inside of the ramp, dual Berettas included. 4 guns, in fact, just waiting for the push. But the contact's going to be here towards this B site. So VSM can't get the SDY kill, needs a fresh mag. Perfecto done after his one. Phelps puts a quick end to that front runner, and now what's left of NaVi is struggling to find him. He's just run around the corners. He's got help all around. He's still alive somehow, some way. The recovery begins with Simple, but now he's getting chewed up from the back market peak. I don't feel too comfortable about anything at the moment. There are fights all over, and Bit hits the headshot. Chaos and carnage, and no close just yet. It's sloppy. It's sloppy, but it belongs to Fluxo in the end.
Has Electronic running, sprinting up a Cat.
SDY stuffed.
Oh, wow, what happened here?
But then Electronic fell through. Him and Perfecto. They get up catwalk, they get out the B site, and so it's a quick swarm into the B bomb site.
That was quite a fast round.
think Young died at the front of it, but then VSM only the 1 kill on the hold.
I think it was a snap call when they saw 2 jump out of the window. If it's 3 mid control, you know, max 1B, instant call, right? You would never have 2B in that situation, so they decided to just take that, not overthink it. And when Fluxo got spotted, they didn't try to fight, they just tried to escape.
I think that goes back to what you alluded to at the start of this series, which was like, you know, NaVi can just transition into a commitment. Every single piece finds its slot, and you're just not fighting, you know, 1 attempt at the entry. You're fighting all of NaVi in what felt like 3 seconds notice.
That's a tough call out, and so especially if you jump out of the window, you can't rotate to help out. You can only rotate to get to say M4 recovered here to the T side. The attack coming on slow, and it maybe they're deciding to stack A just in case for later on. So let's see. This could just be a great round for NaVi once again.
Nice. Oh, insta dink as well. VSM thinking he'd get away with the nade, but yoink. A freebie here for NaVi. Lukowski trying to go carry mode, and Simple said, hold this, watch me.
Another hard question that's really unfair to ask you.
But you're going to do it anyways.
Who's going to be the #1 player of 2023?
Oh my god, I don't know. 2023?
Yeah, with the 5 bullet op nerf. Just seeing Simple do this with a rifle just has me wondering, you know, players like him and zywoo, of course, elite in every category, rifles, ops, whatever. But of course, they get a buff on the stats because of the op. With the nerf, there's room for players like niko and Exile and other top riflers, but as well as Simple and zywoo, to still be up there, depending on how much opping still goes on in 2023 from Phelps. And then the kill after time, that goes underrated. Simple has no armor on this round. Oof. Oh my god, Bit's angry.
Yeah. Already back in, and Simple needs not armor. When it comes to hitting those first shots, Woody just delivers himself.
They're playing at a tempo they don't normally play at here, NaVi. They're going up quick. I'm not going to say it's low respect, but they're really bringing it to Fluxo right now.
Feels like they're trying to, you know, just kick up the sand a little. Lose Fluxo in the mud. Young smoke towards connector. Flash hit its target, but that's actually just the distraction that allows Phelps to press through. And we've got Simple back turned, not even watching. Ooh, but again, that sixth sense, man. He is the best. But he peeks back into the prying eyes of VSM. Still, no time here for Fluxo to press the round win. And Perfecto's going to punish Phelps for getting curious towards top connector. 1 op save, but it's that fast A play that nets NaVi their 3rd.
Yeah, it's so fast, and the bomb goes down so fast. No time for the rotations to get into place. They made that competitive all the way to the end. If they're inside a palace after winning his first duel, knowing the op was down, and Lukowski is just red like a book. So, great trade here in the end.
Flash gets these pistols close.
Oh, late flashes too.
Look at this, they got him scrambled. Lux will get 1 kill, and you know, you take what you can get.
Where did those extra flashes come from? I wonder.
They both came from B site.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, VSM just chucking them.
Got quite an arm. And teeth.
Fair. Presses into the apartments, you'll see nothing up close. Yeah, NaVi are like, you know what? Never mind.
Bit's been in pretty good form these last couple of rounds with his trades. 1 up the A ramp here, 2 on the eco. But we've seen NaVi get eco'd in this matchup so far. B split coming on. VSM getting curious. Off cat. It misses Woody. Oh, he missed it. I feel like too few many of those.
That could have been the equalizing kill. VSM, ooh, wins inside apartments.
Okay.
Things interesting off the back of that, but poor guy's low HP. Burned out of the play. Woody now goes combat opping, and it works. He clips Electronic facing on the back site, gives himself a chance to exit. Meanwhile, Simple's down towards the catwalk. Phelps is trying to add himself to the tally by coming back around through apartments, but that's so delayed that if he doesn't run, he won't get here in time. And if he does, Simple, of course, hears the audio.
Yeah, bomb's planted good for Cat as well.
Yeah, at this point, this one's over. It's going to be NaVi's 4th added to the board. The question that remains is just who remains? And who will be left as remains. If you catch my drift.
Yes. Dead bodies and all that. Phelps doesn't cut this one off. Bit saving within the site. And
Perfecto. Just applying utility pressure here. You'll be able to wall the bench smoke.
Playing very vanilla right now from the CT side. Getting into okay spots, but oh wow. Waiting for the smokes to come up so they can push. It's the T's on the attack.
Oh, last bullet. Oh, that's nasty.
Oh, and they squeeze for jungle control on top of planting back triple with a late smoke in front of the stairs. And CTs are just thinking about how do they escape now. They're getting cut off, dead through the center of the map. SDY could kill them as they save.
Bit like a rabid animal that round, just runs forward. Oof, and it is clean from the rest of the NaVi camp.
This was definitely the most one-sided round I'd say we'd seen so far in this matchup.
Cowsy, they're gonna come clear him. Oh, they nearly line up. Bit, look at this.
Oh, this is tricky. They were sitting there waiting, and honestly, I didn't see much of a plan. I guess actually Lukowski's flash hurt so badly. Lux is spotting, but there's no default behind this. It's just literally going to be a full-on swing out of Palace, so he's about to get crushed.
Yeah, it's way too much pressure. 3 peaks to deal with. No cover. And he just gets shredded. Expected. Some Die Young plants bomb. Spam comes through from VSM, but it's off the mark, and it's also an invitation for Bit to just press right through.
Wow.
So unfortunately here for Fluxo, when it rains, it pours, and NaVi dumping it over their heads at the moment.
I don't even know how they figure out rounds like that. I mean, they could have been looking for something else, but a quiet map and then a very normal way to spot on the A ramp. But with no one watching Palace, there was a flaw, of course, in that whole setup. And if it was something with majority towards A ramp, then that round could look a lot different. Like Lux would have an advantage versus those fights. And if there was only one coming out of Palace, they would be way less inclined to swing out of Palace, even if they had that info. So just the perfect kind of rock, paper, scissors. Sweat bullet. Oh wow.
Okay, that's revenge.
Well, there's a pre-fire win for a bit.
Yeah. Gets dinked in the process, but knocks down Phelps off of Lukowski's head. It's like a tumble.
It's got all kinds of key kills in this one half so far.
Right, yeah. Right up there with Simple. That's Bit's 13th overtaking the Ukrainian op. Electronic up.
Oh, he could just blast his foot off right now.
Do it.
If he really wanted to.
Right in the back of the knee. Oh, imagine the
That would
pain.
sting. I would die on the spot.
You'd hope. Bit. Well, he presses through. He's trying to unravel this one at the very critical 25-second mark. And he's gotten all the way up to triple. Woody, wow, my God, just gets shredded. And then the Electronic will be caught trying to mosey around the murder hole. There is a chance for Lux to go in with the peak, and while he does take a ton of damage, Bit is still up and swinging on a quarter of his health. We've got this long ramp flank inbound. VSM taking his sweet time. Lux connects to the face of Simple, and that draws Bit onto bench, which puts him perfectly into VSM's vision. An easy tap. And now, some Die Young into the clutch, looking for it again. Bomb is not planted for him, but damn, these are clean. 2 kills already, just needs to deny that cross. And some Die Young, 3 in the name, 3 in the clutch. It's
Man, beautiful second frag. And I think VSM knows what kind of fight is coming off the stairs after SDY gets his first kill. He knows the posture is going to come in his direction. This just comes down to who's got the better crosshair placement, and SDY wins it. Lukowski just
not giving him any room here. But the double ops hoping to hold in round 15. Some Die Young plucked from the skies. And Perfecto hits the ground running. Comes to an abrupt halt. It's going to make things awkward for VSM. This could prime Phelps for something nice, but there's the recovery. A 3 versus 5 queued up as suddenly things are equalized. And Bomb exchanging hands. A missed jump up. Couple shots out from Lukowski. Now they're on high alert. Simple hits the headshot. A headache for Lukowski and a bomb plant for NaVi. Man disadvantage, despite what was 5v3. Lux wants to come out from the window. He's got two players on that back pillar. Perfecto preoccupied with the catwalk. Excellent amount of damage off the nade, but down goes Woody. And up goes Simple's stock. Bit right there with him. At more than arm's reach.
And they won like multiple rounds behind the clutches as well. Clean one from Perfecto.
Quick little tap. Kowzy. Ooh, stuffs Bit. Down he'll go.
Bit
Meanwhile,
you got this.
A site is under assault. Woody, hands busy with the plant. Lux stuck on stairs. Soon smoke fades. Okay, he's still alive. Got all the way through. Con and Phelps also offered up a kill. Now they've got the CTs pinched and they've done it. A 2v4. Quick setup from Fluxo, but then an immediate halt. Hey, Phelps catching Simple. It's a big kill. Kowzy instantly slides into the position. Did cost Phelps half his health, but no problem. They're actually setting themselves up outside of the B site.
I wonder if Lucchese showed his gun here. SDY moved out to default, and he's holding left side connector.
He's cautious of it.
Yeah. Oh, maybe not. We'll see.
But if Bit can finish Phelps, then maybe he turns back. Oh my, neither player looking. And it's going to get cleared. He can see it. Oh, but he's so preoccupied that the B hit still comes through. Can Perfecto do it on his own?
What?
Last bullet frag. VSM even hits him with the SMG, but Bit is too clean. Minimal shots fired, and that's his 20th queued up already. Woody 10 HP for the Mac 10 clutch. It's never gonna happen, and NaVi will take 11 off of the back of Bit's impact.
That was a nice kill to find on Simple. Really clean round, and I think SDY spotted Lucchese on the lurk with his AK sticking out. Bit was looking to clear him out and ended up taking out his friend first. And look at Lucchese just offering up his head, crouching into this angle and setting up Bit for a beautiful round overall. But he hasn't needed much help outside of this. He's had the series on the line.
And 13 queued up. Bomb already given to Electronic. He's going to see that and go sit on it like Mother Goose. Papatronic. Nothing they can do about this one. Unfortunately for Fluxo, not even Lux can escape the grenades of Some Die Young. They know where the last one's at as well, so 5 up. Not even a single point of damage done by those measly
On the CD side, Phelps had one. It should have been big round that they lost. Most of the X Factor situations have definitely gone to NaVi between SDY, Bit, Simple.
Simple. Well, he's got sharks down, swarming in front, and there's a recovery. Lucchese and VSM. Oh, Perfecto. Yeah, that's a pickup from Lux. Finds the timing, but Simple also slides into sight.
Oh, Jesus.
No scope to the chest of Lux. And all of a sudden, what was the call to just bombard this B site to sprint through apartments is going to have to be slowed down. Timing could be critical.
They got a head start on clearing out mid, so Simple can leave himself open for the time being. You'll see the smoke come through. And a flash as well, get to a new position.
Yeah,
Whoa,
over top.
spot, man.
Whoa. Oh, it's weird. It's a missed no-scope.
I think that was worth a shot.
Yeah, why not? But here comes the clutch. Some Die Young, insta backstab to VSM. Lucchese, nowhere to run. You can only hide. Pinned in this corner. He peeks and gets denied. The headshot. Playing with the timing here. Smoke will fade and Simple starts to walk away. Phelps comes out and catches Electronic.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fast.
Oh, he's just re-peeking
And
now?
he's going to go lower.
Stop
3
it.
for Simple. He just cannot be stopped until the USP's out. And Lucchese, 1v4 attempt to deny NaVi that 15th. Lucchese, he is pinned behind this box. He's going to fight every bit of the way and won't be able to stop the cat peak.
Still coming. He said, I know you're not even going to peek me. I'm too nuts. Comes back, takes out the second guy here, goes straight for underpass.
Knows what he wants.
Eventually gets traded. Eventually. Yeah, this is sweaty, but it might just be the perfect move.
They've got a crossfire for this, dude. Electronic. Dead as can be.
Nicely done. They set the trap. You got to be careful about killing SDY's teammates, though. He grows stronger by the kill.
Point powered up. Shout out Phelps, 22 and 16, trying his absolute damnedest to keep Fluxo's hope of a map 2 win alive. Leg seen. Hopes shattered. Flash.
Flash too.
Oof, when it matters, blinds them inside of the ramp. Lux is going to follow through. Do not think for a second that this cannot be stopped. It's simple in the 1v2. Little bits of health left for Phelps. A full bar on Woody. But Woody has had a tough time so far on Mirage. Simple's got a USP. Grabs the AK. So much room being given. It's a point-blank fight versus Woody. He's got that one. Looks back towards ramp. Sees the shoulder and finishes this one with a 1v2. It's a 2-0 win over the Brazilians as Fluxo falls short.
The 2-0 does go the